Hello. This web template is designed to allow you to get started easily creating a website for your student organization. This is a very simple site that consists of just a few pages that most student organizations would have. This template set assumes that you have some prior knowledge of working with Adobe Dreamweaver, Adobe Photoshop, or basic web experience. If you would like, you can find more about these tools going to the Student Technology Center located in 121 Hayes Hall. For the time being, let's get started with this template. You can download the template from the Office of Campus Activities website, or you can find it from the Student Organization Resource CD provided at the beginning of the semester. So when you download the template, it'll come in a file called webtemplate1.zip. You can simply unzip the file and look in the folder and you'll see example files. Under example files are all the files that you'll need to both modify and deploy this website for your own use. Let's take a look at what type of files we have to work with. First of all, you've got your HTML documents. These are what make up the content of your website. Index.html will be your home page, and then the other documents will be linked to from that. You've got two images labeled header image. Headerimage.jpg is the graphic that is displayed when you finally use your website. Headerimage.psd is a Photoshop document that you can edit to customize that image for your organization. Header background is the gradient color that makes up the header and the footer. We'll talk a little bit more about those later. PDFicon.gif is simply an icon used to donate portable document format files, and those are located on your resources page. Styles.css is what is known as a cascading style sheet. That is the text document that uses a special language to describe how your site looks and feels to the user. This is linked to by all the pages and allows you to change the look and feel of your site all in one step. You can either leave this as is or modify it to your liking. And finally, indexMainPhoto.jpg is simply the photo that appears on your index or home page. Now, to get started, you'll open these files in Adobe Dreamweaver. So you can go ahead and get started. You go ahead from Dreamweaver, locate your example files. And let's say, for instance, you want to modify your home page. What we're going to do is start by looking at what this different page consists of. First, you've got your header up here, which consists of a header graphic and a background header area. Then, you've got a sidebar that consists of navigation links to other pages in your site, as well as a box for upcoming events. This text area on the side can be used for whatever you want, contact information, upcoming events, etc. Each page also has a title and then whatever content that page wants. At the bottom is a footer that you can customize to your liking. You'll also notice here, under title, is how you can change the title of the page. This is what is displayed at the top of everybody's web browser when they will view your site. Now, to modify elements on a page, you simply do it like you would in any word browser. So we're going to change our group to the Students with Spirit organization. And you can modify your text as you would like. Now, if you want to change this photo, you can simply take any other photo that you would like that matches the size. The size of this photo is 255 pixels wide by 191 pixels high. And you can simply modify this using a graphic that you create in another program. And that's all you need to do in order to modify an existing page. You'll notice the other pages are very similar. All you need to do is modify those as you would like, and your sidebar links are pretty much the same. Okay, now that we've updated and edited the content for actual web pages, let's take a look at how to modify the graphic in the header of the pages. Now, before, remember, we saw there were two different graphics, headerimage.jpg and headerimage.psd. The PSD file is a file that we can open with Adobe Photoshop. Now, inside of this file, we'll be able to look at those multiple layers. There's a background layer. You'll notice the gradient image of that is the same as the background layer of the header. There's another layer which has a photo, and then there's a text layer. So if we want to simply change the name of our group, we can use the text tool. Select the text. And we can do any type of changes. We can change the photo, or we'll create whatever type of graphic that we'd like for the organization. Once the changes are complete, you go to File, Save for Web and Devices, and save again. And here we can select headerimage.jpg. What this is doing is saving a version of our image that's made for being used on the web. So we want to save over the file that's already in place. Confirm we're replacing existing files. Now when we look at the website, every page will have our new header graphic. And finally, I just want to show you the header graphic itself is the header bg.jpg is simply a thin strip of gradient color. We can make it a solid color or a pattern, and the entire header will just repeat that, so it'll be stretched the length of the page. So if we wanted to change the color or appearance of our header or footer of the page, we do that, and then we just make sure to match this graphic to whatever we set the background as. Alright, now that we've completed all of our changes to the website, it's time to upload it to the BGSU server. If you've already requested a website, then what we'll do is use a file transfer program, and most labs on campus, they have a program called Fetch, and there's a similar one that we can use now called Transmit. And what you want to focus on is it says server, and you want www.2.bgsu.edu. The username and password will be the same that you use to log into My BGSU or to check your email. So once we log in, we'll see a bunch of different folders. The one we're looking for in particular is Student Life. Under that is Organizations. And now we're going to want to find the folder that matches your organization. Once you've located the file you want, all you have to do is select all the files in your directory, holding the Shift key, and then you can drag and drop those into the folder for your organization. And once they upload, your website will be complete. Now, if you don't already have a folder for your website, you'll need to go on to the website, either to the Information Technologies website or the Office of Campus Activities, and fill out the form for student organizations. Any student organization is allowed to have a free website on BGSU server. Or, if you'd like, you can apply for a website on a third-party system. If you need any more information about how to set up or work with the tools like Dreamweaver, Photoshop, or web design, there is specialized training available through the Student Technology Center in 121 Hayes Hall. If you'd like more information about how to promote your organization or how to work with web resources, you can contact our office in 401 Bowen Thompson Student Union. Good luck, and if you need any help, feel free to give us a call.